Hello everybody, welcome back to another Pixelmon's Reborn survival episode here on the server. We're starting off a little bit differently. If I remember correctly, last episode was episode 11. I could be wrong. Yeah, no, it was 11. It was 11. We can go back. So this is going to be episode 12. Sorry, I know it's starting off a little rocky, but I logged onto the server today, and I wanted you guys to see the new home screen. So the server got its update a bit sooner than I was expecting. Apparently the admins are really pushing for it, which is a good thing. The server got updated, so now it includes a lot of, I actually forget what the gen name is, but I know it's the new gen. The new gen with Sword and Shield that came out with the games. You got like Pokemon like Dragapult that came with it, and Phalanx, and like some other more well-known ones. But I mean, like, of course you got the legendaries as well, Zamazenta, and there's one other one. Why am I having a brain fart? But either way, you got the legendaries, you got all the Pokemon that came with the generation. The server got updated to include some new mounts. I don't think any new items were added that I know of, besides ones I had just to do specifically with those games. But the hub also got a complete rework, and I want you guys to be able to see it. So let me change my video settings so that you guys, more chunks are loading in so you guys be able to see it all. I thought I'd do a lap around the hub here instead of just starting off on the server so that you guys could see, you know, what it exactly looked like, because this is completely different than what it was. There wasn't nearly this much effort in the hub before, and I feel like the admins deserve some recognition for that because this is beautiful. You got Jolteon, you got a Dusk Ball, you got Sylveon, you got Espeon, Umbreon, my boy. You got an Ultra Ball, a Pokeball, you got the Survival Reborn over there, got Indigo League, sign for that over there. Got a Mega Machamp, and then you got the... I want to see the original trio, but they weren't the original trio, they were the Johto trio. Suicune, Raikou in the middle, and then Entei on the right. You got Glaceon, Flareon, Leafeon, got Rayquaza, got Mega Lucario, my boy, for the OP Pixelmon server, got Vaporeon. Oh man, got some cool stuff. We're actually gonna run over here though. I just wanted to show it off because this is sick. Like having the evolutions and all that, like they put a ton of effort into this, an absolute ton of effort. So I wanted to make sure that I put it in a video so they get some recognition for it, because this is pretty cool. I can't act like it's not. Oh yeah, we're supposed to just go in here and do that, yeah. Well, you know. But I mean, it is really cool. They did put a lot of effort into it, and I felt like that deserves some recognition. Like I said, I have no affiliation with the server, but I definitely respect the devs and what they're trying to do, which is like one of the reasons why I like to play on here. But let's make sure I did my daily kit. I'm pretty sure I did it earlier. Yeah, I gotta wait. But yeah, I figured we'd start this episode off a bit different. I did a lot off camera. A lot. And I can't exaggerate that. You can probably tell by the 91 Lucario. I think Flygon only got a few levels. My party Pokemon have been changed out a little bit. I got my Pokedex. I just did Dex check. Well, let me do it. No, I won't. So I logged off of the server so I could show you guys the hub. But as you can see, I have about 10% more of my Pokedex than I did before. That's not because I've gone out looking for anything off camera, it's strictly because I found it while just doing stuff off camera. Yeah. Whether it was mining, whether it was doing what I was going to show you guys this episode, if you guys can see a base in the faraway distance. There's a reason for that. And I mean, just in general, like I ended up doing quite a bit off camera. I also finished off these in my last mining trip. I got all the amethyst I needed for to finish off the rocket uniform. And I got all the silicon I needed to finish making the Team Galactic uniform. Also, pretty funny thing, I put it in chat because I thought it was that funny. It's the only armor piece that's called this, alright? So I just saw it and I had to laugh. It's called Galactic Swag for the helmet. I could not help but laugh at that name. No other helmet has that. It's just Rocket Helmet, it's just Plasma Helmet, Magma Helmet, but then there's just Galactic Swag. I couldn't help but laugh at that. I thought that was pretty good. As you can see, I already got party Pokemon that are lined up. If you guys remember, we lost to the Poison Gym. Well, we're going back with a vengeance this time around. I just thought I'd give you guys a rundown of my base and what I've been up to. So this episode, I actually got some pretty fun stuff planned. We're not just planning on doing a gen run and then calling it. Don't forget, at the end, we also got our Mega Stone. We got our 2 more Mega Stone keys, and I'm using my next one at the end of this episode. But I got some fun stuff we're building. So first off, these are 4 different recipes, okay? I just lined them all up so you guys could see what they were. This is all for one particular item. We need to make 4 pieces to make one thing. And I got it all lined up for its crafting recipe. If you guys can recognize it, cool. If you can't, well then you'll be surprised a little later. And then here, we got 3 other recipes. Or not 3 others, sorry, 4 other recipes. You got 1 item here, 1 item here, 1 item here, and 1 item here. You guys actually have seen me craft this before. For those of you that recognize it, put it in the comments down below, see if you guys can guess. And then I'll come later on in the episode. Got some more on the side up in there. I'm not looking in there because I got something for the future in there. But if you're wondering, like, you captured a bunch of Pokemon off camera, it's like, well, it's not like I'm not going to show them on camera. So in general, I did do some offline captures. You guys probably already remember the first 6 PC boxes of stuff that I'd caught. Like, a lot of them are of the same thing. Like, I got a ton of Abras, I got a ton of Larvitars, trying to catch some Houndours. You guys will figure out where I'm finding those in a minute. Same with Abras. Because I'm trying to get a specific kind of Abra. You see these all have inner focus as an ability. Well, if I go over to box 7, are you decent? Oh, yeah, you were one of the ones I was holding on to just because. But all these Abras have an ability called Synchronized. And it says passes poison, paralyze, or burn to a Pokemon that has afflicted it. Well, it also passes along their nature to whatever Pokemon you're battling. It only works for the first one that you throw out. You can't change it after you throw out the first one. But initially starting the battle, if you throw out an Abra with Synchronize, it'll synchronize the natures. So I got one of high defense, low special defense if you just have a very high defensive Pokemon. High special attack, low speed. So if you have an inherently low speed Pokemon that's just a super monster with special attack, that could be useful. These are 2 that I put to the right because they're more useful, more applicable to me. This one has a high speed, low defense. That could be very usable on a Pokemon that's just, a glass cannon. And then you got this one over here, which is my favorite so far, which is a high special attack, low attack, which is very, 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 very good because any Pokemon like another Abra or something along those lines, it could unbelievably useful. I also have been working on some Pokemon, so some of the few ones you've seen here are some that I worked on off camera. I got some starters. If I go back to... Did I put them in 6? Yes, I did. These are all the starters that I've acquired since I've started on the server. For some reason, I prefer grass and water starters, but I seem to be finding all the fire starters. I got... This PC box has just been loaded with a bunch of stuff. Where did I put... Sorry, I know this is taking a second. I need to organize these boxes badly, but it'll probably happen within an episode or 2. It's not a big deal if it ends up eating up a few minutes. But I was just looking because Grottle's over here. I was looking for Venusaur. Is he enough? Okay, he'd be in a later box, wouldn't he? Yeah, he's right here. So yeah, I captured a Bulbasaur and a Turtwig that spawned at spawn. And actually, the Turtwig actually has a better nature than the one I originally had. Well, sorry, he's the same nature, I think, but he has a, instead of being small, he's huge. Oh crap, I switched him out, it's fine. Gonna put him over there, and I'll just make box 11 for all the starters, and I'll move them all over between them. Because if you're wondering why I want to keep the starters separate, it's because not only are they harder to find than most Pokemon, because starters are like, most of them are at an ultra rare rarity, which makes them so much more annoying to acquire. Actually, I'll probably move them to box 50, because that was another change with the server. Everybody got 20 more PC boxes. The last box you used to be able to have was 30. So now there's 50 PC boxes. And I can use 50 and 49, I guess, for legendaries and starters and shinies, among other things. And just try to keep them organized from just all the random stuff that I've been catching. Because I just catch them for Dex and trees. Like, if you guys are wondering why are you doing so much catching off camera, it's one, because I'm in the middle of off camera stuff and I'm not going to start up a recording when I'm just doing something grindy for every single Pokemon. When there's 890, I'm sorry, but I believe that'd get old fast. But I mean, also, there's no reason to. I'm going to end up having to do so much hunting that it's just... I don't know. If you guys would like to see me just record everything that I'm doing off camera, then I'd be more than happy to. I just feel like it would eat up a lot of time, similar to how it would be to do some grindy stuff on Arc. So, I mean, that's up to you guys. But I just figured I'd save you guys a bit of time. Let's see. I'm looking for something specific, but I guess I'm not going to find it right this second. That's fine. So we're going to go ahead and head over to the Poison Gym area. Oh wait, I guess I should explain this as well. So my hotbar, I got a new a new diamond shovel called I'm calling Poseidon's Bane. We're gonna try and find some fossils as well today, because we've built both the fossil cleaner and the fossil machine that were like basically that regenerates the fossil Pokemon, and we built both these machines and we haven't been able to use them yet, and I want to show them to you on camera. So I will try to find a fossil before this episode's over. Today, this episode is probably primarily going to be a mining episode, and we'll kind of go along with that. Actually, you know what I should take care of? So let's go ahead and do our daily wonder trade. We'll do our Megastone at the end of the episode, but we can go ahead and take care of Corvus Square. Alright, that's fine. Slash wonder trade. 5 more minutes. Gosh darn it. I did just do it not so long ago. We'll come back and do it later then. Also, if you probably noticed a lot of Corvus Squires in my box, for those of you that did notice at least, and some down here, these are the Pokemon that I'm looking to raise in the immediate future. Like I've already started. Larvesta is so close to finally evolving. This is the Larvesta we've had in us since day 1. So it's just, oh my goodness, he's finally about to evolve. I picked up a pretty decent, off camera, I looked for, I wasn't trying to do this off camera, but I found a decent one off camera for our Houndour. He's a runt, so he's small, but he has a good nature, which is all that really matters, and a decent ability. So that's fine. And Gumi, Corvus Squire, a Bagon. That's what I got from the last Wonder Trade. I was so happy. So if you don't know how, this dude is an ultra rare spawn. His growth is huge, and he has a good nature. So I am using this man. I don't even care. That's amazing, and we are going to work on him. So Gumi, Bagon, Corvus Squire, these are all Pokemon that I want to evolve in the near future. I just put Carpal doesn't need to be there. Also, so whenever I know I'm going off on tangents, but it's just a lot I need to explain in a short span of time to get things moving. But if you're wondering, why does this Carpal look different compared to, say this Carpal? And I'll show you, just so you can see as well. Why does he look so different? Why? Well, the short answer is shiny. This Carpal is shiny. He is a shiny Pixelmon, which is a super rare thing. But I didn't actually catch him, otherwise that would have been a clip. By completing 25% of your decks. Actually, I just realized the rocks didn't change colors at all. It was just the card itself. Huh. Oh well. But it actually wasn't... I didn't catch him in the wild. He legitimately was just something that I found. Or not, sorry. I keep saying... No, okay. Deep breath. So, he wasn't something that I found. I actually got him by completing a dex, doing a if I do /dex list. You see how I claimed 20 and 25%? 20%, I believe I got some money, and I got some evolution items, which I think was like a random stone, which is a moonstone, I think, or something like that. And then 25%, I got some money, so now I have 80k again. And I also got a random shiny. I didn't know that would happen. Otherwise, if it would tell me what it gave me in these descriptions, I'd just save it for a video. I was just like, if it's going to be another Evo item, it doesn't really matter. But it gave me a shiny and threw it in the box. I didn't realize it was shiny until I took a look at it. I just saw I had a Carpal, and I was like, okay, so it gave me a random wild Pokemon. But no, it's shiny. You can tell both by looking at it and seeing the little sparks coming off it, because if you pay attention, you see stars. And also, if you go on its summary, you can see it has a star in its bar right there. So... I'm gonna call him Charcoal because he the gray. I have to do it to him. I think he looks kind of neat. We're gonna leave him on there to level him up, just because, why not? Also, I can remove that right now because we're about to do something fairly interesting. Off camera, I've managed to acquire not only some more. Where did I put those? Did I put them in here? I did put them in here. Oh, we're about to use that, so it's fine. You guys can probably, if you can't guess from that what we're about to do, I'll leave that in there. I'll actually leave that in there. It's better to keep that honest than trying and having both in our party for a little while. By the way, I have all these mine rails because I found them all in the wild, thankfully. It saved me so much iron. So much iron. I'll be putting them to use and probably making a track for an episode here at some point. I think that'll be really fun. But I've gotten more rare candies from, actually get them from doing hunts. Like if I do slash hunt, you see the Gulpin, Cherubi, Avalugg, and Morpeko. If you catch any of these with the natures that they have set, then you get rewards. You get balls, rare candies, and cash. I mean, it's pretty cool. Obviously, this would be kind of like an RNG thing, like if you have them around you before somebody else can get it, or if you find one before time runs out. Because there have been like hunts for crazy rare Pokemon, like for like last form starters and stuff, and it's like, realistically, you're not going to find that unless you have absurd RNG or absurd luck. I'll just say luck. Like unless you have some absolute crazy luck is the only way that's going to be possible for you. But, you know, if you do able to... Oh, we're going to capture you real fast. If you are able to find some, then, you know, kudos. We're going to capture you. If you tell a person... Interesting. They're talking about selling stuff on the... Sorry. Every once in a while I'm going to read it, especially when admin says something, because sometimes it's an announcement and it's better to keep your eye on that stuff. Also, during the night, I think it's kind of funny that dusk balls kind of work like quick balls. I'm not going to worry about it. I want to show you guys something, but I need to find a trainer first. I might run over to spawn. Oh, well, that's a shame. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll probably find one if we go by the gym. So let's go to spawn. Let's make sure our Pokemon are all healed. Actually, no, there's a gym right by. Okay, our game's going to lag hard until we're away from here. Let's go ahead and run away. We got it on us. Yes, we do. Okay, just make sure. Oh, wait, but I don't have... Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just trying to make sure I have everything together for this. Our team is most definitely going to be overkill for this gym, and if we lose, I'm going to be a little sad. But, I mean, it's... I think we'll be fine. And I'll grab this since somebody decided to leave it. Never hurts to have some extra slime balls. What are dropping these? Someone's just leaving these behind, and... Or they knocked out wild Pokemon and just didn't care to pick them up. Off camera, I sold like 15 slime balls to somebody. Alright, well, I mean, fair enough. It's because normally you only get them off of poison types, at least as far as I know. Normal gym. Now it's going to be over here, isn't it? Bug gym, fairy gym, ghost gym. Wait, was I wrong? Is it over here in the corner? Is that why? I thought it was over here. I guess it's over here. I wish they had like different colors associated with them. Oh, that's fine. It's right there. Cool. Well, here we are. Let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon before we get started. It has been a few days since we last did this for me, recording-wise. So there's no way that it's going to say, you have to wait. So let's go ahead and get into this. Actually, man, I wanted to show you guys something. Well, it doesn't look like we'll be going into... Well, actually, no, I can show you guys during the battle. That's fine. I just realized I could just do that. Brain fart, you know? But we got our Pupitar right here. Pupitar, however you're supposed to say it. Give him a rare candy. That's what I'm talking about! You guys can actually see the evolution this time. I wanted to make sure you saw this, man. Look at this. Got our boy Tyranitar. Are you a small one? I actually forget if you're a small one. He's a runt. Yeah, this is almost as small as he can be. So, oh, this is gonna be so funny looking though. Yep. Oh, I really wish he was bigger, but honestly, he is a good nature and stuff, so I'm not complaining too much. We'll probably end up catching a better Tyranitar in the future, and we'll go from there. But I mean, for now, he is more than fine. He is one of the coolest Pokemon, in my opinion. That's a non-legendary without like any crazy thing to him. I mean, he is a pseudo-legendary, but I mean, he is amazing. And you know, Larvitar is supposed to be a rare spawn. Now, as you can see, I'm putting the Tyranitar on Tyranitar, so if you can't guess what that means, we actually, when the server updated, they gave us Megastones. This is a wishing star. It's from Sword and Shield. If you know what it is, you know what it is. If you don't, you don't. But we're going to use our Megastone instead, because you can only use one. I can't Mega Evolve and Dynamax. You can't. That would be unbelievably broken. Give them a GG, because I got a shiny from one trade. That would be unbelievably broken. It'd be funny as heck, and would absolutely... Wait, did we not... Okay, I was about to say, did we not pick it up? But it would be absolutely... Okay, wow. Oh, he added a shiny... I thought he got a shiny Venipede. Alright, well, whatever. But it would be absolutely broken if you could Mega Evolve and Dynamax, because in case you don't know, when you Dynamax, you get stat boosts, and I'll show you guys Dynamaxing at least once this episode. But for this battle specifically, I want to use our Tyranitar for it, because I feel like it would be a ton of fun. Let's see, what moves does he have? Oh man, unfortunately he doesn't have a lot of great moves. Let me actually, before we do this, alright, before we go all in, let me go back to spawn, because there is one guy at spawn that we can use right now. I know we're sidetracking a little bit, we were literally right there at the gym, but there's something that I can do. Yes, you're the mover learner. Ha. Ha! And that's why I wanted to do it. It's because we could absolutely crush this dude's moves. User restores power then attacks if the user moves after the target's boost power is doubled. I mean, Tyranitar's kind of a slow Pokemon, but I'm not going to plan for that. Whew! Alright, let's go, let's get it. We're going to get this dude going crazy with moves. That's crazy, we can get him, we can hook him up. Stone Edge. I feel like we should do Stone Edge. Just because. And he's all attack, guys, so I'm trying to be careful with that. He is a ground dark. Because of that, if I go against somebody who's the opposite of him, I mean, Steel could be effective against us. Is there a reason for us to do Electric? Electric's super effective. Water is super effective against us, so I guess it's smart for us to have Thunder Fang. I guess we're switching it out for... I mean, sure, that's fine. And then we'll throw... I mean, just so he can counter Dragon types as well. I mean, we can cover a different array, so in case you're curious as to why I picked the moves that I did, his nature is inherently, you know, higher attack. But Stone Edge, because that counters electric types, and this may counter more types than I'm listing off. You'll feel free to look it up, but I know it counters flying, it counters electric, it counters... Yeah, no, I think flying and electric's it. I mean, I could be wrong. There's a lot. I know it counters poison as well. Ground counters a lot of different stuff. Electric is great for water, and he's weak to water, so that'll be great counter for that. Once again, counter for flying. Ice is a counter for both rock, ground, and dragon, so that covers a lot as well. They're not exactly high in power, but Ice Fang can freeze an opponent, and Thunder Fang can paralyze them, so I mean, they have their uses still. But yeah, I think he'll be a really, really aggressive and good person for this particular battle. Let's use... Does he have anything good? No, he does not. Okay. Worth a shot. And actually, this will be a good opportunity to check as well for Carkol. Flame Charge. Heck yes. Can I throw that on there real fast? Because he's shiny, I'm going to work with this dude, alright? Even if he's not the best in the world. Since he's shiny, I want to work with him. We're going to get out of here before all these Pokemon just lag our game to oblivion. Yes, it's a lot. Like, if you look up just from the Pokemon Center in the very beginning of spawn, like, you just see birds everywhere. Holy crap. Yeah, that's Dynamaxing. So, just so I can show you guys, I'll turn on my Dynamax and take off that and just use Lucario for these battles, because level 100, we can take it on. Lapras. Dynamax! Lapras. I mean, we'll use Max Knuckle. Oh, man. Yup. Raised his attack. But that's Dynamaxing in a nutshell. Ooh, Incinerate. It's a special move. So I guess we don't want it then. Because our Carkol is a higher... he's going to have a higher attack because he keeps lowering his special attack. Like, we have a really poor-natured Carkol event, unfortunately. Since I couldn't encounter him in the wild, I couldn't have used an Abra, and not that I would have really had one on me. on hand to just go, hey, you know, and use it. But he doesn't have a great nature, but we're gonna work with him and we're gonna level him up a bit. But also that's Dynamaxing. Basically increases your Pokemon, increases the size of your Pokemon to like where they're as big as a building, essentially. Manaphy in the deep ocean. We're in a regular ocean. Somebody got really lucky with that. Also, off camera, I was having a talk in chat with one of the admins, and apparently we just got stupid lucky with our Mega Tyranitar that spawned outside our base. Like, I've been around on the server for so many legendary spawns that I'm just like, oh, you know, because I haven't had one spawn yet. At least not on me. And I was like, well, I just have really bad luck. And I have with some of the Pokemon I've been trying to find too, because there's one particular in the swamp biome next to our base, and I've already told you Mudkip, that I just cannot find for the life of me. But we had stupid good RNG when we found the Mega Tyrannosaur Stone. Like, people are still trying to buy this on the server. Like, I've had offers for like 300k, 400k, but I'm like, no, because the chance of me finding another Mega Tyranitar, even if I was at my base AFK for an entire day or a few days, like, I just would not. Chances are I would not. I might find a regular boss, but I'm probably not going to find another, you know, max boss again. Because that's what it takes. It takes a Mega boss in order to get a Mega Stone. And also that to get the Mega Ring, and I didn't even know that. I thought it was just any Mega Pokemon to go into battle to, but I was wrong. But apparently it's the same RNG that goes into getting a Legendary, so I can't complain about RNG for a little while. Alright, but we're going to go ahead and start this. So we got plenty of Pokemon. In case you guys don't remember, it descales us to the same level as, which is 45. I really wish, well actually, I don't know if we can, no we can't, it doesn't work. Mega Evolution, and we're going to go ahead, Fire Fang would have been great here, but we're going to try Stone Edge. Woo! That's not his Mega form, it's not his Mega. I was about to say, no you're not. No! That man's down. Alright. Well, time for the next one. We took out the first one, which was the biggest hurdle. Holy crap. That's nuts. Gosh darn. This dude's crazy. Absolutely destroying our entire team. What is up with this one trainer? Holy crap. Well, we lost again, even though we tricked out our team for this. Apparently I didn't do enough. Holy crap. He absolutely thrashed all of our people. Like, that's so much if not okay. I get that it's a gym, but holy crap. Even our Tyranitar got absolutely wrecked. Alright, well, we're going to move him down here. We'll try again in an episode in the future. And, at least for the moment, we'll take out these guys. That is absurd, actually. A little bit absurd. Okay. Don't really have words for that, but as you can probably tell, I'm not extremely happy about it. But I know what kind of Pokemon we need to get a high level of in order to beat that particular Pokemon. We need a good water type, because he has an ice type move, he has a ground type move, and he has a fire type move. They don't mess around with their trainers in this game. They really don't. They really, really don't. And they don't spare against the players at all. Let's go ahead and put him back in there. But give me back. We'll leave these out for the moment. Actually, just so you guys can see him as well. Like, he's a tiny little dude. He's cool. He's a Houndoom. His model's cool. We have a Mega Evolution Stone for him too. But you know, he's one I want to work on just because we have the Mega Evolve Stone of him. Also, I didn't take the item off. I feel kind of stupid, but that's fine. Get that right there. Get that right there. I'm not going to worry about taking the items off of them because I plan on bringing them back when we attempted that another time. Unfortunately, stuff happens, and not everything goes according to plan, so I'm not going to sweat that but so much. Let me go and take the quick claw off and take the black belt off, and I'll put those away. Let me go back to my home. I'll put them down here, grab the lucky eggs, put the XP share in there. I don't know why I keep getting more of those. I mean, I appreciate it, it's just not entirely expected. Let's see. Here, I'll be back in just 1 second. Alright, I'm back. That took a second. Got a little sidetracked with something off camera. Actually, you know what we can do? Just so we can get this man out of our inventory. Because if you guys do not remember, our Larvesta, he has a good ability, but he doesn't have the nature that we'd want. Unfortunately, he literally has a nature that's working against him. So let's take 3 of these. And go ahead and get that out of the way. Save us a little bit of time. Is that not? Does he not? Excuse me? I'm gonna take... I can be a little frugal with these. Or, they do 10 more. Okay, I only need 1. I was about to say, don't tell me. Don't you dare tell me that I need to wait some absurd amount of time again. Because this dude was not easy to level. Even with a lucky egg on him, he was not easy to level. There we are, Larvest, or I said Larvest, Volcarona. Quiver Dance. We'll get rid of Double Edge. Hello, buddy. Can I ride on you? You fly is the question. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know what? I might use you to fly around for a while because that's pretty cool. Put our Flygon away or something. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be pretty cool. I mean, well, actually no, our Flygon has a good nature. Volcarona doesn't. Even though Volcarona is ooh, received a shiny Porygon from Wonder Trade. GG. That's pretty cool. Actually, and thinking, while we're on the topic of Wonder Trade, I'll put him up here just because we don't plan to use him anytime soon, but gonna have a few Pokemon getting that. Let's do Bagon next. Sure, why not? But do we have any? We do. Haha. So Wonder Trade 5. Oh wait, why did I do that? Sorry. Not 5, 4. I'm just used to doing it to 5. Wonder Trade 4, Larvitar. Silcoon. Alrighty then. Not very good luck this time around, but it's fine. And I'm going to go ahead and put away the rest of these rare candies. I'm trying to be and save as many of them as possible because there is going to be a time in the future when we are going to need to use a bunch of these. You might think I'm being a little stingy, but it's just saving us a ton of resources. Latias has spawned. Well, GG to whoever got that. Man, people are getting some lucky stuff. Lucky stuff. Have to work on making some Pokeballs here soon, too. But one thing I wanted to work on this episode was crafting these. So let me go ahead and grab that out of the way while I have a bit of time. Alright, I got the crafting recipe down. We're going to be crafting a few different items that are specifically from the Pixelmon mod this episode. This being one of them. This is an item we're always going to have on us. Oh. Alrighty. It detects items that are, I think, are within 30 blocks of you or something. 30, 35 blocks, something like that. So it's pretty handy. We're going to have it with us when we're traveling and stuff so that we can detect any hidden Pokeball or Poke chests that are around. Basically, there are items that can have battle items or even really rare items, like for legendaries. So that'll be really handy for us to have for the future. That's another super simple one. Let's grab it. I think it was 3 bones at the top. And iron at the bottom. Yep, Whalmer Pail. Essentially, what it does is you can do this once per day. Or Minecraft day, not real life day, okay. Thankfully, it's not one of those. Because we're running out of space, I'm going to just do that. Rare. Just so we can have an offhand. Let's go and collect all of these. Cool. We're collecting a bunch of these. Now, in case you're wondering, why are you collecting all of these? Well, I'm going to see if the Whalmer Pail works on this. So, we use it. Oh, it looks well watered. Basically, it grows back. It raises the stage of growth for whatever you're using it on by 1 for apricorns. So if we were growing a whole new farm of apricorns, we could use it on the apricorn farm to save it a stage. So by using it on these, we basically just got all the ones that we picked up back again, or at least they will be within like another few minutes or so. But that's another really handy item for us to keep on us. Just in case, you know, we just feel like we want to, or I'll leave that one on this, but we're working on our apricorn farm and would like to use it. I mean, I think it's pretty handy. And it'll really help us whenever we're really working on a grind to get some Pokeballs. Not that we're ever particularly low on apricorns. I always seem to have more stacks of those than I do actual iron and all of that. But, you know, it's fine, and it'll prove to help us in the future. Let's see. And as you saw, if I'm trying to use it on an apricorn that's already been watered for the day, it's like it'll say like this just already looks like, yeah, it looks well watered today. But that's fine. So we'll just have that right there. Get 3 of those right there. Just to make sure I don't mess up the order. Okay. Now I'm going to try and make sure I do not mess this up. This is making an item that you guys have actually seen before, and I talked about it in a previous episode, but mix these up. What? Thought this was right. Actually, I think I know what was wrong. It was probably these, wasn't it? Kind of spoiling it there, but yeah, I thought you could craft vending machines, just the recipe doesn't seem to work. I don't know why. Unless, did I get something really basic wrong? If it was this simple, I'm gonna feel really stupid. I thought I had the recipe together, guys. Sorry about that. But we were going to figure this out on camera. There! It was iron. That's all I needed as a change. Sorry, guys. I was just like, wait, is it that simple? But we can craft a vending machine. And we can now put this down and we can buy drinks for that can act as potions or whatever else we may need. We're going to put it up here on the top floor with everything else. I think. Yep. And look at that. We can now purchase more fresh water, soda pop, lemonade, moo milk, berry juice, coconut milk. That's why I bought all those drinks that first time we went to the poison gym on camera. Like you guys saw me go over there and purchase those. That was why. So we can craft that in the future. Now this is for something that we have actually crafted before. That in case you do not remember what it is, this will probably jog your memory. Did I mix those up? Yes, I mixed them up. That's fine. There we are. A healer. We got a cherish ball. Cool. Where are the most common legendaries the hardest to catch? I mean, that's fair. Oh, I'd actually got some of those already. Interesting. As you also see in here, I got a Master Ball. I'm pretty sure that did happen off camera. I got that from a daily crate that I opened. We are not using that in anything, and I'm putting it away until the day comes when we actually find a legendary that is, you know, or just kind of period to determine whether or not I need to use that. I'm not just gonna throw a Master Ball at the first legendary that I see. It needs to be something that's either with a catch rate that's below 1%, or just be something absurd, like a shiny and I've run out of Pokeballs, or all my Pokemon are about to be knocked out on a legendary and it's about to despawn. Like something absurd, in order for me to actually consider using it. But we actually need this for that location over there. So I have a new base that I've been working on. Let's see. I can say we ride in Volcarona, but we'll fly on Flygon. Oh my. Okay, let me fix the video problem real fast. Yeah, my render distance is super high. We don't need it that high right now. I just did that while we were in the hub, so you guys could get a better look at what was around me. I'm pretty sure Pokemon only spawn a certain distance around the player anyway, so there's not a real purpose to having your render distance super high in a Pixelmon world, unless I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me, but there's not a real purpose to it unless you just, you know, want to look at the aesthetics of the world. But that's all personal preference. As far as I'm concerned, it's all personal preference. Let's see if we fly over here. There we are. Yep. So, in case you're wondering, what is this? What did you do? This was not here before. Yeah, it wasn't. And I went originally, if you guys remember, episode 1, I talked about making a base. Episodes 2 and 3 were lost to time, so you guys didn't get to see them, unfortunately. But basically, in those episodes, when I first made my base in the Extreme Hills, I talked about wanting to make a base in the Roofed Forest, which is where I'm at. I wanted to make a base here because there's a specific Pokemon that's my favorite Pokemon out of all of them, and it's a legendary. But it only spawns, and this is going to sound nuts, but it's true. It only spawns in one phase of the moon. And the legendary clock on the server would obviously have to be on around that time, so I'd have to be around here constantly in order for that to actually work. So I was like, well, what I can do is I can make a base over a roofed forest, find a decent location for it, do it. And I'd also want it to be near some other biomes, kind of like my current base is around both a swamp and a river biome. And actually, no, it's not by a river. It's just by a swamp, and it's by Extreme Hills Plus, but it's built in Extreme Hills. So it's around a few biomes. Is basically what I'm trying to say. And I was like, well, I want my new location to have some utility too, and it does. I literally own this entire platform. This platform is far bigger than our first base. And honestly, if you can't tell, it's a lot bigger. If you'd like to know how much, here I did write the math down. I did this a little while ago, but I wrote it down so I could say it in the video. Our old base was 37 by 49. Our new base is 53 by 77. So this platform is gigantic. Also, I've got to catch this while I'm here. If you don't know what a Milkyrie is, then we'll talk about it in a different episode. But yeah, we're just gonna catch this. 2, 3, 4, and done. Hope I got a good nature on that, because that's one of the new Pokemon that was added. Been trying to catch them when I see them. I don't think you're new, but I haven't caught you yet. So this is mainly how I've been getting so much of my decks done, is I've just seen these Pokemon out in the wild, and I was like, you know, I don't know how rare or common you are, but I'm not going to risk letting you loose or letting you go and then realizing that you were rare later and then just coming to regret it. So, I mean, obviously it may not seem great to some of you. Like, why would you not catch all these Pokemon on camera? Like, why would you not just, you know, have a stream or something where you went and caught a bunch of common ones? There's still a ton that I haven't gotten. You got to remember, I've mostly been the Extreme Hills and Swamp for the most part, and I've just passed by other biomes. There's so much. Turtwig spawns over here. I had no idea that was a thing. Come here. Are you female? No, you're not. Gosh darn it. This must be a rare spawn. I had no idea Turtwig spawned over here. I've found them at spawn before, but I've never found them over here, so I'm very glad. Could you just get in the ball and stay in the ball? Like not turtwigs, but starters in general just have terrible catch rates. Yep. Alright, it's gonna be this kind of thing. So bag on. There you go, bud.
Turtwig.
I really hope you don't one-shot the turtwig. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. Good. So I'll use a stronger move. That was almost too much. Alright, I'll keep that in mind for the future. And honestly, it really sucks. I need a Pokemon with false swipe. That's what I need. And that eerie sound. You know what? I really wish that that I would be able to find that legendary that spawns in this biome sometime soon, but I know the chances are probably slim. Most of the time I just title my episodes Pixelmon Reborn episode, but the second I catch the legendary, I'm changing the title to Darkrai Found. Like, that's the legendary. Oh my goodness. He's not the entire reason I made my base over here. I mean, there's more than one legendary that you can find in this particular biome. If that was the only reason why, I mean, as much as I like that legendary, I wouldn't consider that a good enough reason. And holy crap, I thought this must be a rare spawn. I know what you turn into. You're like pre-pseudo legendary. That's what you are. Alright, well, we're going to capture you 110%. Gosh darn it. You confused me, you little... Well, I mean, he is a troll. That's literally what he is, so I can't... I can't be mad at him for trolling when he's literally a troll. Come on. Yeah, there we are. Alright, we're good. We're gonna try capturing him now. Man, you little booger. Friggin' messing with me. 2, 3, and 4. Alright. I'm used to the 3 and then the catch. That's how it is in the games, but I guess Pixelmon, it's different. Like, I've noticed that way before now. It's just pointing that out. Look at that. Can I have a Megastone for a Tyranitar, please? Yeah, it's because the chances of getting a Tyranitarite are frickin' slim to none, and the fact that I have one is not. Actually, I still haven't shown you guys the Mega Evolution. I'm so sorry. Here, let me, can I do this in third person? That way you guys can, yeah, alright. So you're going to do Mega Evolution and then Ice Fang. Yeah! I mean, technically speaking, you guys have seen the Mega Evolution before when, yeah. You guys have seen the Mega Evolution before when, I had fought the one of the bosses a little while ago, but I mean, you guys hadn't legitimately seen him used in the battle yet because he died immediately before. Yep. Reacting the Keystone. The transformation takes a second, but it's cool. And once I have if I ever get a giant Tyranitar or something that I can use, I will definitely use that. Honestly, I half consider if I actually got a We are using all of our rare candies on this man right now. We are going back home. We are using all of our rare candies right now. If you're wondering why I'm freaking out, it's because I legitimately, I'm not messing with any of you. I just noticed this, and I feel incredibly stupid. Actually, no, we're not going to use all of our rare candies, but we'll at least get them up to 80. 26, so 20, well, let's get him up to 86. So you need 24 to go up to 80, 32. If you're wondering why I just want to use a bunch of rare candies on this man now, it's because, well, 2 reasons. 1, because he has a fantastic nature. 2, because he has this hidden ability. I swear on everything, I didn't even realize he had this hidden ability, alright? His hidden ability is Sandstorm. Summons a sandstorm in battle. I didn't realize he had that. If I'd realized that, then I would have freaked out because the chances of that happening and him having a good nature, even if he's a runt, he could be pygmy, and I'd still think this is amazing. honestly, it's kind of funny. And also, the fact that he's my size makes it easier to kind of look at his model. But I mean, like, holy crap, you are getting some level ups, my friend. You get impact. No, I already have moves that I like, but I appreciate your wants to improve there. You get impact is a very strong move if you guys saw the 150 power. The one flaw in it is that you guys just hearing me click like crazy. The one flaw in it is that you use the move and then you have to recharge for a turn, and for a Pokemon like Tyranitar, that could be suicide. There we are. So our Tyranitar is now level 88. And I still have 20 candies, so it's fine. Save them as a last resort. Is there anything that I need to bring back over to the house? Yeah, I'll bring these over there. I'll bring some minecart rails over there. Because I'm not using them over at this base at this point. I'll just bring all the all the rails. Period. Glass. I'll bring that over. Snow. No, I'm not doing that. I don't think I got it. I think the moonstones are new, but all these materials were off my last mining run. I plan on smelting them all down. Oh, I also have gotten a ton of resources. I got a ton of sapphires thanks to Fortune 3. Well, from both these, that's why they lost a little durability. I mean, it's... I didn't find any diamonds on my last run, but look at all the bauxite. We are going to go for a lot of stuff in the future, because we have a lot of resources now, and it's nice. Here, let's test our... It's really funny. Charcoal, basically, I'm actually not sure whether or not charcoal is a... Ooh, another Absol, and you're a decent-sized one. I wonder if you have super luck or not. That's an ability Absol can have that basically increases the chance that he does a critical hit. And I have a Absol with super luck, but he doesn't have a great ability, or not ability, sorry, he doesn't have a great nature. And I'd like for them to have better natures. Ugh. Use future sight, but it failed. Yeah, you can't use a psychic type move on a dark type. Sorry, bud. Oh no, he used Perish Song. Oh no. Please go on the ball so the battle ends. 3. Gosh darn it. Fell down to 2. Yep, if you see that timer that's down below, I have to end this man. Yep. It would not have ended well for me. Basically, Perish Song is a move that in 3 turns knocks out whatever Pokemon you have out. If the opposing Pokemon uses it. So it takes both Pokemon out though. So don't think that, oh, that's an overpowered move. No, it's kind of like self-destruct. It just takes a few turns. I didn't realize he had Sandstorm. That's so broken. Is that all the dude had? Yeah, that's all he had. Huh. I expected more. But what I was trying to say there before I got caught up in all of that was Carkol and his pre-evolution. Where are they at? They're usually all around my house now, and it's kind of funny. Or the one time I want to point them out, they're not. That's fine. But basically, Carkol and his evolution line spawn all around my house and have been ever since the update like crazy. Kind of like Larvitars and Clefairies and like Fanfees used to. Like, they just spawn around my house like nuts. So it's just interesting. Let's word it like that. It's interesting. Because the one legendary that I get as a shiny after 25% happens to also be a Pokemon that spawns pretty regularly around my base. So, I mean, the chances of me finding a Carkol, sorry, I said Charcoal because that's what I nicknamed him as. The chances of me finding a Carkol are far more likely than finding most other shiny Pokemon, just because I think it's like a 1 in 1,000 chance. No, it's like a 1 in 10,000 chance unless you have a shiny charm or something like that. Like, it's really absurd odds. And if you get an item called a shiny charm, that it increases your odds to a degree, so it's like being like a 1 in 500 chance. But I mean, the odds still really aren't in your favor. It's, Flygon! I just thought I'd point that out, just because, I mean, the shiny that I got's neat, and it's better than a shiny Magikarp, but it's still, I mean, it could have been anything. Like, it literally could have been, wait, that was a Wild Meowth. mana Furfru, and okay, there's some interesting ones over here. Let's stop to catch some stuff. See, this is what I'm like off camera. I'm just like, you know, why don't I just stop and catch these real fast? I'm getting a little sidetracked, but it's fine. Honestly, it only takes a few seconds to come in here and try and catch these guys, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Also, I need to start. Let's do Slackline battle. Let's start this battle actually with Bagon out. That way I can just do this. Get him some decent XP. Wow, that really didn't do much. Alright, let's do Ember. Okay, sure. Let's try doing Bite. Cool, alright. If you're wondering why I'm trying to catch a Meowth when I've already caught him, there's a specific item that drops from Meowth called an Amulet Coin. And essentially what it does is it doubles whatever the amount of money that you would get from a Pokemon battle. Holy crap, he's too high of a level. Let me switch to Flygon. But it doubles the amount of money that you would get from a Pokemon, like a trainer battle. Not a Pokemon battle, but a trainer battle. Which would help us a lot for trainer battles and just in general. Just some crazy stuff. I have a ton of Pokeballs, and I need to stop using all of my other stuff. Like I said, in the near future, I'm going to need to craft a ton of Pokeballs. And eventually, I'm going to have more than I can use, alright? There is going to come a point in time where I just have more than I can literally use. But, for the moment, I just need to be careful. Let's use Dragon Breath. Thankfully, you're one that doesn't evolve, so once I catch one of you, that's all I need. Cool, Retaliate. Alright, buddy. I see you. There we are. This episode really has been all over the place. Got to see some cool evolution, some Mega Evolution, some Dynamaxing. See, Milk Tank. I don't believe that's one that I have. I'll just use Pokeball because you're not a very... And there's a Pulsar here, too. Got lots of neat stuff around here. Okay, well, you're being rude. And I got Stomp. Fantastic. Let's use Water Pulse. Milk Tank is a very strong Pokemon. Very tanky, and he can do some hits, and he can regenerate his own health. So he's a self-sufficient tank. Is there a reason why I don't want one on my team? Yes. Because I just don't like the Pokemon. Like, he's a decent Pokemon. Like, competitively, I don't know how much application he has, but he's not one that I would probably choose to use. I'll just throw one Ultra Ball. I'm not going to use more than that. Just stay in the ball. Thank you. That's all I was going to waste on you. Bustle. Sure, why not? Water Pulse. That's what I'll say. That shouldn't do much. Actually, I should do this. Just use Absorb, take away his health. Well, that was a mistake. Straight up one-shot him. Hulu. Okay, that's one effective on high. Ooh. See, this is what I was talking about. I mean, even though I've caught so many Pokemon, there's still so many that I don't have. And it's because I really haven't stretched out in other biomes. Like, right now we're in a forest biome. I'm not normally over in forest, so that's... Or plains, actually. Huh, that was in forest. Oh yeah, because Meowth only spawns in plains. Stupid that was. Alright, Charcoal. I promise this is the last one, then we'll get over to what I was doing before. Woo! Alrighty, good. Just stay on the Pokeball. Oh man, we tried the Poison type gym. It didn't really work out the way we wanted to. But, let's go ahead and make our way over to our base. Yep. I'm not going to make any more pit stops. Around my base, though, like you guys saw, there's a plains right there. There's a river biome right here. If we get over here, we're immediately over in a roofed forest. If we make our way just a little ways over here, I think this is a flower forest, right? Forest Hills, sorry. Oh, this is Forest Hills, really?
Flygon!
Oh, forest, okay. I was about to say, I know there's some forest nearby. We got forest, forest hills, we got river, we got plains, and we also have desert. All relatively close to our base. So, I mean, is this Desert Hills over here? I don't think it is. Yes, it is, actually. Huh. So, yeah, we have like 5-6 biomes all right around this base. So, it's pretty efficient for what I'd like it to be. So, let's go with
Flygon!
all because I'm just curious. But, let's check out what we just got, if we can see that. Oh, I was on 5, so that means they were all probably scattered throughout my boxes, huh? Yeah. Terrible Turtwig. Got Moo Milk on them. Thick Fat. Thick Fat's actually good. And he has increased defense! Yeah, that's just rude, dude. That's just rude. Neither one of the Meowths has a amulet point, unfortunately. It was just a small chance, but it's worth a shot. Imp, what? Frisk. That's interesting, but do you have a decent ability? You're enormous, and you have a decent... Okay, well, I'm gonna need to level you up anyway. I'm gonna do this on camera real fast. It should be something that I'd probably do off camera, but I don't mind. Go ahead and clear out our box here. Can't remove the held item, unfortunately, at least not without putting them in my party for a moment. And I don't want to do that. You're decent, I already know what you are. Meowth. I'm not interested in using a Meowth because I already have a Meowth and a Persian, so I don't need to worry about leveling them up. It's just trying to get the amulet coin, that's literally it. Another Malcreamy, or Malcurie, sorry, involved into that. As you can see, this is where I've been getting a lot of my Abras. Got a lot of them spawning around. I'll try and capture this one, just so I can show you guys. But I worked on this. This took me several hours. One record, or it was between, not last episode, but the episode before that, I think. Like, this is something I worked on a little while ago. I was just gonna wait a little while to show it in an episode. Because, I mean, we weren't really at a point to where it seemed like a great idea to throw this in a video. I mean, it was a project. You guys kind of missed episodes 2 and 3 of me building my base, or at least the beginning of it. Building this platform took a long time. Like, if you guys see, man, you were really going for it, bud. As you guys can see, this is pretty far off the ground. Like, it took me a while to make. Are you seriously not going to go on the ball? I'm going to use a timer ball and see if that works. But, it took me a long time to make. There we go. I was waiting for that to finally go off. Not bad. But this is a pretty decent distance off the ground, and I had to build this entire platform. Like, if we're going down here, because I placed a water block, at least for when it was lagging me and it wouldn't let me, next shift? No, I can't. I just gotta hold right here. So, I mean, I had to build it up from the ground surface, and yeah, this is all just one layer of dirt that I had to place. It took thousands upon thousands of dirt. I think it took over 2,000. No. It took over 1,500, but I mean, this is what I have left. Got some extra blocks here. This is where I was controlling the rails. I got extra building blocks. As you can see, I got some extra glass there. Just move all these over. Get some extra obsidian down the corner. Healer. I got a bunch of stuff here. I'm not going to make the basis episode. This will be an entire episode in itself, probably just building the beginning of it. But I mean, this is the platform. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use all the space on. I have some ideas, okay? Kind of like with my first one, I kind of want to have different bases for different things. Mostly for different Pokemon. So just because I make something at a base doesn't mean I either will or won't make it at another one. Also, this is really funny. Technically, since this is in the desert, there's no rain, but I take a few steps in this direction and then there's rain again. So it's just kind of funny how the distance is that short. But yeah, it's going to be a work in progress. I hope you guys like the idea of me building on here. I do, because technically speaking, Darkrai can spawn. I know there is a particular Pokemon I would like to get for the future, because I would like to capture some of the Gen 4 legendaries like Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Arceus. You guys already started hunting on Darkrai, that's a Gen 4 one as well. Cresselia, if we ever going by a Birch Forest, like there's a lot of cool ones. Manaphy, Shaman. But actually, I believe it's Azelf. There's 3 Lake Spirits, similar to the houses a trio in every generation. The trio for Gen 4 was Azelf, Muskirat, and Uxie. And I think it's Azelf is the one that spawns in the Roof Forest in the water. And it's a low spawn chance. I mean, I was asking about... Did anybody see what it was? I'll dig in there one more time, just so you can see where we're at. Waiting to see if somebody answers. But technically speaking, if we're around in the forest and there's not a new moon around, because it needs to be a full moon for Cresselia and it needs to be a new moon for Darkrai. So I mean, it's a little iffy, but it's fine. Actually, this is a great opportunity to check. No, there's no items around. I don't know if there will be any items around, considering this is a server with so many other people on it. Like, there's not a whole lot of people on it. Actually, no, there is a lot of people on it now. Okay, then. Actually, it makes it more surprising that nobody's answering about the ledge timer, but it's fine. Or the legendary timer. Here. I actually plan on placing down another one in the future, so for now, I'll place it down right there. Just so we can kill our Pokemon. That's fine. What are you, 33? Alright, Tyranitar, go. You have a second. Here, let me help your day out a bit. I mean, you seem like it's a little rough. Really? Did you not Mega Evolve? No. Okay. Apparently, you don't Mega Evolve if I use that move. Or just in general. That works too. Man. He just doesn't want to Mega Evolve. Let's take that off and put it back on again. Hope that fixes the problem here. I haven't caught a Haunter before, but I'm not going to worry about it. Thankfully, they're a fairly common spawn. Now you want to Mega Evolve. What is up with that? Okay, pick your moments, bud. You pick your moments. But I did what I really wanted to this episode. I wanted to attempt the gym. I wanted to show you guys basically what I had done off camera. And, make some items. Actually, there's one other item I want to make that I nearly forgot about, which we'll take care of, and then we'll go to spawn to open up our Mega Stone key. Here. Oh, that's something else. We're not going to talk about that at the moment. That's for a future episode. For those of you that know what those are, you know. If you don't know, well then, you know, we're saving that for another day. There we are, that's 2. This one I'm going to have to... Actually, no, that's not too terribly hard to remember. Even though I feel like I just forgot it. Alright. Yes, if you cannot already tell from the item, we are crafting a trade machine. Right? Did I have that made right? Oh, that's what it is. I'm not having that. Right? Is that not right? I thought that was right. Interesting. I thought that was correct. Am I doing something wrong here? Here, let's go ahead and make this one real fast. We have all the items there. Trade monitor, trade panel. Sure. But these should be items that we're able to make. Oh, I was like, what am I doing wrong? What could I be doing wrong? That's why that threw me off. I was like, what the heck? Making a very obvious mistake, but it's fine. Could have been much, much, much worse. Could have been like, you can't make it. Alright, I see. And look at that. Oh, we got a Porygon piece. Awesome. That's another reason I wanted to craft this, was to... Whoop. Can I not place it there? How much space does it take up? That's a better question. Okay, that takes up actually a pretty large amount of space. Thank goodness I can pick that up without a problem. Okay. Well, perfect. We'll worry about that another time. But yeah, now we can do trades with those of that come around and visit us at our base, and or pop on for the series. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, but there's a lot of items that we still haven't messed with. Most of them have to do with the legendaries and specific other things. But I mean, as far as house items are concerned, we've now made quite a few. We've now made a trading machine. We've made a fossil cleaner. We've made a healer. We've made a infuser. We've made a that's just a regular anvil, not a Pokemon anvil, but the other one's downstairs. We have a actual fossil machine. We have a vending machine. We have a PC. I mean, we have a lot of cool stuff from the mod. And we've continued to make all the armor. Honestly, because I think of the M on my channel, I might start wearing the Team Magma armor instead of the blue armor. I mean, it's cool. The Waterstone armor is cool. And I like the water breathing. But, you know. I could live without it. I think it's in here, is it not? Yes, it is. So now we have both Porygon Tail and Porygon Leg. So now we just need 2 other pieces and we can build ourselves a Porygon. Let's see. What was I going to do? I had a reason for coming over here. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it another time. Let's go ahead and go over to spawn and use our key. I know I said I wanted to go hunting for some fossils this episode, but I think what I'm going to do... What the heck kind of berry is this? A seed berry. Interesting. I'll take it just because it's one I know I don't have. But I'll do a mining episode either next episode or the episode after. And we'll go ahead and try hunting for some fossils and try hunting for or going for other mining, like other resources, like more diamonds or more iron and aluminum for Pokeballs. Like anything and everything helps on that front, you know? Especially with us trying to make multiple bases. Like, you guys saw I had the base. Can I see it from, I should be able to see it from over here. Look how many blocks away that is. 3,600, yeah. But, I mean, I'm planning on making multiple bases. I think I plan on making 4 or 5 bases before the series is over. Just because having them in different biomes, it has its conveniences. And I'll hopefully have a rank here at some point so that I can make different spawns for homes so we don't just have to fly between them all, so it's less obnoxious. Like, there's a biome that I was looking for quite a while, and I'll show you guys just for a moment. If I go to J and go to waypoints. I have a ton of waypoints. I'm not going to go into, like, exactly, like, you know, where are these at? What are they? Just because I did a lot of exploring off camera. Also, while flying to the space-time altar, like, you guys... Oh, I didn't turn it on, I just clicked find. Okay, bud, I see. That's an admin. Yes, it is. But it's the time space altar. That's a few thousand blocks away, so I flew over there off camera just to see what was around it. And it was an extreme hills, similar to where my base is. But I mean, I flew by so many biomes there, and there's certain biomes that we would need to find while searching for other Pokemon anyway. One of those, holy crap! I'll do a wonder trade before the episode's over if there are 5 shiny in there, or shinies in there. But I mean, I flew by a lot of biomes, so there are certain specific ones that I would like to build a base in. Like Jungle M, for multiple reasons. There's the one that I have in Root Forest now, there's one that I have in Extreme Hills now, and I'd like to make a beach base as well. Those are the 4 that are on the top of my mind. But I mean, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments. Those will be in the distant future. One base at a time, guys. Probably like one every 10 to 15 episodes or something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to put a timeline on that, but as we can continue to work on our Pokedex, like if I do /dex check, 28.83% done. The further in we get into the Pokedex, the harder it's going to be to get anything. So we're going to start slowing down a lot. Wow, you're throwing Ultra Balls. I will take all of those. Thank you. But I just figured I'd give you guys a heads up on that front. But anyway, let's go and get to the part you've all been waiting for, more than likely, which is the Mega Stone. So, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Come on. I don't want to know. 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 What is it? I mean... Is that normal? Is that supposed to happen? I don't have a response for that. Do I still have I don't care if you guys see it. I need to check. No, okay, so what it did, gosh darn it, it ate both keys and just gave me 2 Mega Stones. Oh my god, well you guys got a 2-for-1. I was freaking out. Like, I didn't... Oh man, we're going back home. We're going back home now. I can't. I'm done. Oh man, I'm so done. I can't even be upset with the ones that we got though, because those are also really good. Did I have one of these already? No, I did not. What can I switch it out for? Oh, you guys can't see it, but I'm grinning from ear to ear. We got another one of my favorite Pokemons. Megastar. This is one of my favorites. Only way I could have been happier is if I'd gotten Lucario's, because Lucario does, if you guys don't remember from the hub, he actually does have a Mega Evolution. And I really hope I can get the stone at some point. But these are, I can't be mad. For the 3 that I got from my crate keys, I got a Metagrossite, a Gyaradorsite, and a Tyranitarite. So it's I can't be mad at that. They're all good. Gyarados becomes Dragon Flying, which makes him nuts. Tyranitar stays ground dark, but his attack powers through the roof. And then Metagross is stupid because, it's Metagross. Unfortunately, you can only have 1 Mega on your team at a time. So for now, it's going to stay Tyranitar. And then for the future, I'm probably going to want a Metagross. I'm just saying, like, that's going to happen. I know it's not a want, guys. I need that to happen. But I'll keep all my Mega Stones on me for which ones I want to use. I'm probably not going to have a Gyarados on me anytime soon because I'm not really going to be hunting Magikarp. At least not, I mean, now I may have to, but I mean, like, in general, I'm not really planning on it. At least at this moment. Maybe if I get a shiny one in the future, maybe. But, yeah, that's a fantastic way to end this episode. You guys got a little bit of a treat. The game made me use both of them at once, so you guys got to see both keys used. I might have double clicked, actually. That might have been what did it. But, I thought I could only use one at once, so that's my bad. Gosh darn it. It's like I'm thinking about, that's nuts. That's so crazy. I was not thinking about that, but I actually am happy with those Mega Stones. There was a lot in there. There's Absolate. There's also some ones that I would not have liked to have gotten. Like almost all of them are cool, but there's some that I could have definitely done without. I don't have any that are like the best in the game. I think Metagross is definitely up there, and so is Tyranitar. But I can definitely say for a fact that Gyarados isn't as far up there mega-wise for stones. But we definitely got some monstrous ones, I will say that. So no complaints as far as that's concerned. You guys got to see 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode 12. I'm going to go ahead and end things off here. I know it's been a little all over the place. For that, I apologize. It just kind of happened to turn out that way. But this has been Mr. Poke Games, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye.